A change of battery from the Black Sox. That result in a moment. Combination.
Yeah, they were looking. Yeah, absolutely. Without get the win at the end of the World Cup, so he's got to look to allow them to experience that.
And Bevan, it's
all big change. You know, they put the ball in play, just like we're seeing right now. They're quick. They'll take any opportunity to take that extra bases, but also just the way the Black Sox are fielding. They know that they're going to play the short game.
Yeah.
Just Mark Sorensen, the head coach of the New Zealand team, and that cool to see the head coach in the dugout. Not so common in softball.
No, definitely not. Tradition that they've had in the past and everything that goes on. So
I had no idea. That's really third left-hander in a row, and a really unusually on in this game. We'll talk about why in a moment. It's a swing and strikeouts, 3 hits. Nice low rise ball there that we. And it's a walk. So
Bend the ball away, yes. Good pitch.
And then that's another one of Mark's philosophies, is don't let
Toriyama at bat. And the Black Sox. But they had quite a lot of good
your timing, that's your timing, that's pitches.
Enoka, it's a long fly ball out to right field. A comfortable catch from Hamamoto to retire Enoka, 1 away. Pitarona, Bradley Bennett. And it's a ground ball to Une, across to Toriyama.
Basics, they do it well, they do it errors. If you want to, we run, so we just add or apply that extra pressure.
In the batter's box.
Wani.
Left to right over the diamond.
Planting the seed that we're here to play.
Foul ball.
So they don't get jammed on it. Yeah, it's great to see the people come out.
2 years ago. And that's a nice fly ball out to left field.
Great running by Cole Evans.
Fantastic running, Cole Evans.
Long and deep into left field, but it didn't. It actually sat.
Here against Japan. And good running by Riley.
You know, in regards to this.
Typically we would
bring down there.
With the bat, but
get settled, get in a groove, and continue it on.
And it's a strong drive out to right field.
Ball.
And it's on the ground. Might have helped.
Oh,
the second base.
He out it to himself, and that's a tough play. And the job of the
Kawada into the batter's box, 1 away, and it's a pass ball. There's a great pitch.
And don't worry about everything else that's going on around you. Just enjoy the moment.
Come on, any ground balls out to the outfield. That's a great bunt down for the catcher.
Be out there as the ball hits the bat.
Yeah.
The shortstop.
Yeah, they may throw the ball.
2 away. We saw Dante go down on that occasion.
Here, 2 outs. Yeah. And all that.
Oh. Change of pace.
Going to come out swinging. You got to keep them on their toes.
Canada really
Oh.
providing the fire. And it's a loose field, Morita. Makes it harder for Rona and Watts. It's a fly ball out to left field, and a great
Nice
catch
catch
from Bradley Bennett, who sees the black
I
side.
can feel the ball.
It's Koyama to
Here we go.
Kataoka, and it's a long fly ball out to left field, and it's a catch by Morit.
Bit of settling time for him, get his eye in.
Dante in this. Is that right?
Yep, you'll be right.
Generation coming through, Bevan.
Yes, it is.
Batting for them in their third turn is number 20. Rona is couple of walks, couple of hits. Out these newer combinations, do you think?
Yeah, and that's what you have to do, each other, and they know each other, instead of just turning up and going, oh, this is what we've got to do.
Swing
Nice.
and a miss, and some. Doing well at the moment, Rona.
Zone and making them chase it.
Still at first base.
Base paths. There he goes again, throwing. Nice.
And nice fielding there from the Black Sox. Very tidy. Cole Evans.
Yeah, much tidier.
As we see a high fly ball out to right field. It's a repeat of his first turn at bat.
Yeah, that was perfect. That's just what they needed.
Joel Evans. Things starting to warm up again a little bit. If you get anything high in.
Perfect to
Koyama doing well. The mark here, unfortunately stranded there. Goes after the first pitch. Goes foul, luckily.
Continue just to groove and groove and groove, and get, you know, 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down.
Speaking of which, Invitational Series match between Japan and the new starting lineups for World Cup, starting next week.
You know, especially for Cam being behind the dish in the first game. So, it's, you know, as you can see,
actually happy with himself for leaving it.
Dead in front of the plate.
Oop. Found a bit of a groove, found a but had some good quick innings.
and Pitter's getting through it.
Yeah. Oh, noting he can also in mixing things up against these Japanese hitters. And then slicing under the ball.
And there you see it, so.
Oh.
That's a good hit out to centre right field. Unez going around second, around third, and all the way to the plate. Japan scored their...
Going outside just wasn't enough outside the plate.
This is Morita.
Oh,
Tata, Tino Tata.
just missed that.
It's another high fly ball, and this one has gone way over the centre field fence. Kiamo Tewehi. Matsura from Japan have scored 4 runs with 2 away.
Battling away, battling away, battling away. Oh, I think he knew when he hit that, that was gone. Just on
2 outs, and they've managed to. Here we have the Black Sox chasing 5 runs. A lot of work to do. It's one of our official languages here in Aotearoa Māori television here in New Zealand. As we see Riley mark here.
First batter. Struck.
Driving for that perfect game.
It's just in their nature. That
Well, bringing, quite a bit of te ao Māori.
Whatever you do in life. And obviously they collectively came together and did the right thing.
Bob's Black Sox are very similar in that respect.
And to play for New Zealand. They've given up time off their work.
I mean, when I think about it, I think, it's that you can also be very good at it. But there's stakeholders who are investing in you.
Yasumi with the catch to retire. Brad.
It's going to take his whole team to...
Combination then. This is Pettit to Watts. Change.
Yeah, they get inspired, don't they? Give
The hitter. Beyond the 5th inning. And that ball has just gone foul down the left-hand line. Battling injuries. Already trying to manage. That's called fair. So Joel Evans just getting a little bit of a glove to it, and some excellent running by Hammer.
And the key thing with that,
nice out, Joel Evans, tied 5-0. Allow too many more runs in.
Yeah.
Through the rest of this inning, as we see Cole Evans very tidy across.
We believe in.
Kia ora Bevan, nice interview there with Brad Ronna. How far the ball was going to go.
Oh.
but there's that competitiveness.
Yeah.
Runs behind. We're in the 5th inning.
And have brought in Matsuda. Obviously, the Moana.
Yeah.
He's their rock of this team.
Oh, that's a great bunt.
Great bunt. And he can field.
Aye. He will, He's to do it.
Down at 2, that's Tane Mumu.
Let's go.
They on the mound against the Black Sox.
And that's why Japan...
Cobb 1 and 2.
Tino Koi.
It's an amazing double play from the Japanese side. It's a 6-4. Pretty tidy. And continues into his work.
No, not really. Obviously the two, and getting each other into that rhythm of.
I think, in terms of... You can tidy that up. You can fix that. That's an easy fix. We can fix this. Those are...
With runners on, and Japan showed it the last innings,
There. They just see the game time.
That was a tough one for Dante.
Oh. And that's what that's what you come to expect with.
Was that with Ed Dolish?
That was...
Just had to quickly check over my shoulder. This is his 2nd inning. Commentator's curse out to centre right field. As we see Yasumi come all the way to... at the Tradestaff International Invitational, one of our best coaches in the country.
Rolls every morning, getting up, making those.
Important to us to be able to be successful in sports. Ooh.
Hamamoto overran the ball, then a strikeout. This is the first time that he's faced.
Of the Japanese team and bring that legacy and handing that.
The butterflies are still there. Oh, I arrived here yesterday and the butterflies going, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Games, an impeccable display in the field.
Environment in their own.
To be. That's how they like to take control of games.
Yes, that's right.
So what does that look like?
And I think that's for any team that plays against them, because that's how that's their style. That's how it's to upset the way that they think in their normal routine.
Yeah, first base, one out.
Knowing many of the teams, because he's certainly been
hitters, so he doesn't have that outside part of the plate.
Jerome looking. That's a nice, nice fly ball in the slot, which was Peter Rona. So pretty tidy. As we see a fly ball out to left field. It's a single base safe hit. And the wild pitch. Kitazawa down to 2.
And you take him out. Obviously, Pettit's not a batter for you.
The time that you're thinking about the what if what's best for the team.
It's the whole thing about these warm-up games is that
With Daniel Chapman, and then he gets.
Yeah, that's right. And to see Japan opting to bunt then
balls
in
in
that
play.
situation.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a nice play
you
from
know,
Dante Marquia over to
the
first.
rule's not there when you get 5 runs up or 6 runs up with Japan.
Is how do you stop them from being able to just dominate and focus running for shelter?
Running for shelter and
Yeah. Oh, get
hiding.
over for that.
make
It's
that.
a nice batter's box.
However, that also means
No.
that we now don't have a run.
Cameron Watts in the batter's box. The Men's World Cup, which starts in Albany. Discovery and build up as we see a great play from
Arawe.
Japan.
Tino boys in position, they know what's going on.
Yeah. And that starts from all of that.
This is
There we go,
Dante
he's hit
all there at first
very
base.
close. Yeah, we should.
Standing play from Japanese, the second quick turn double play in this match.
And as any team would. You know, that's
Base. 3 walks apiece. As we see the fly ball taken in shallow right field, and that will retire the Black Sox after their 7th turn at bat. It's been a dominating display from Japan. They have led from early on. They've been outstanding in the field with the bat and also on the mound. Jackie, your thoughts?
Oh, I think you said it. They've been dominating pretty much through the game. I think they're just showing their class. They are a class act. They're going to be a tough team to beat.
But we're on the beginning of a long